We are in the waxing moon at this time in Cancer in the latter degrees. It will be moving into Leo later this evening. It is Sunday, the 9th of June. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Wow. So we are in Gemini, of course, and moving forward. It has been an interesting experience. I don't know how you've been doing with all the whirlwinds of all the planets in Gemini. I've been feeling pretty good. I've noticed that it's really important to ground and get into nature and just really feel into what the body needs and give the body those healthy things that it needs so that the mind also calms a bit more with the body and stay very focused on what the task at hand that is a good investment that's bringing back to you energy that's positive, healthy, resourceful. Mars just moved into Taurus, so we're going to be focusing on putting energy into those things that we value, not just like on a physical level, but a soul level, a spirit level, and of course a material foundational level that nurture us, that supply us, that support us. What do we give value and appreciation to, and how can we put more action towards that? So as Mars is moving through Taurus, it's a very important time of how we put that projective masculine energy of our being to support us, where we're projecting that, where we're giving it to. So just be really aware of that, because it's gonna just kind of, I feel like it's gonna go underneath the foundation and just create this level of surge of support. And it's just gonna kind of, I feel like with all the Gemini energy, it's gonna kind of light it up, and then it can lift off a bit, so, or a lot, depending on what it is, because we've been doing so much work in the Aries, and then the Taurus, and now we're in Gemini. Also communication, so important, who we're talking to, who we're giving energy to, and who we're receiving. And also miscommunication may be coming up, so just being really aware of that and trying to have compassion for one another, even if there is miscommunication, and trying to come from that heart center of where are they coming from, where am I coming from my heart, and back and forth in that way, and be playful about it. And the cards came up playful, so I'm pulling from the Osho Zen Tarot today, and the first card we got was actually 3 cards fell out, so I'll just read them together. So we got stress, awareness, and playfulness. So just being aware that we may be feeling all these stresses that are coming up, and it's what do we do with them? How do we work through them? Yes, we are aware of them. The veil is starting to part, if we're starting to get clearer. And how can we be more playful? How can we allow more lightness into our life as we move forward this week? We do have that Pluto Mars square on Tuesday. That's going to be happening, I believe, in the middle of the day. So just kind of keeping that in mind. Those intense energies may get a little uncomfortable, giving yourself time and space. That planet of go, 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 aggression, perseverance, determination, willpower, moving forward into Taurus, starting to get its engine going and physical, and then Pluto, coming to the head with Pluto at a square, in Aquarius, the mind, where's the mind focus? What kind of boundaries and restrictions are there? What's the cause, causing that transformation of the mind? What's gonna die in the mind, the old things that die and pass away to be transformed, like the phoenix, right? So maybe something has to be let go of and that transform before we can move forward with that Martian energy, Oh, okay, so let's just breathe through that. That's happening Tuesday. Okay, call on higher guidance. So we have the angel card, and I know it's kind of messy, but you know, things happen sometimes with the cards. So this is the angel card, the higher guidance. So just be really aware. It's so important to call on the higher guidance. You may feel a lot of exhaustion coming up with these energies. Take time to I heard play. I was going to say rest. Take time to play and rest. And because we are integrating. So as we're integrating all the elements, the new upgrades that are happening in our mind, body, spirit, soul. I'm also hearing like it's really important to explore and be aware of the idea of the casual body and the etheric body. These are other layers and levels of our body. As it comes down, our spirit body, as it comes down into its manifest form as in the human vehicle, tangible. So be aware of that, and maybe even do some studies on it to learn more about that integration process and how we manifest, and how it's like when we come from that spirit level and we're able to rise above and see from the higher viewpoint. Take some time. We may have to get out of our normal comfort zones to do it, but it is important. The next card we got is the mortality card. So we may be facing some hard facts, some hard decisions, some like, okay, well, this is it. How am I going to move forward? And we may be feeling maybe a little bit powerless at the time. Again, it's really important to lighten up. With this card came with the possibilities. So even though there is that feeling of like, this is the end, this is restrictive, mortality also, of course, deals with an aspect of death, feeling like maybe, I don't think necessarily literally, but like, oh, well, this could be the end of this, or this could be like, I better do something because who knows how long this is going to be. I just heard enjoy the moment while it lasts. Enjoy the moment while it lasts for what it is. And if you're not enjoying the moment, know that it's not going to last forever because everything changes. So there are many possibilities that are opening up. And just try to flow with everything, even though you know, if you start to feel the exhaustion, take some time. Go back into your integration space, take some time for yourself. That's really important. So kind of a mix of things over the next couple days as the moon moves through Leo. Remember to get in touch with our inner child, our exuberant, childlike life behavior. Try to avoid temper tantrums. And just kind of detour and obstacle. I mean, if things need to come up, things need to come up, but if we can keep as higher vibrational and kind of allow maybe like our guardians of light, our angels, to kind of take away those thoughts, like Archangel Jophiel, purify our thoughts, beautify our thoughts, allow us to move forward in positive new ways in our consciousness. Because remember, Jupiter is expanding everything it's touching right now in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, day house Mercury. The mind, the consciousness is like, you know, we have Venus there, we have Mercury there, you know, the Sun, Jupiter, all these are in Gemini. So yes, there's a lot of opportunity for expansion. Maybe studying a new subject, learning a new subject, hobby, expanding our knowledge. Our knowledge right now is really important. Taking new classes. What kind of classes can we take to expand ourselves? What kind of speaking can we do? Speaking, maybe collaboration with somebody. Maybe like right now I'm doing readings, like I'm talking to people and connecting with the higher presence, calling that forward. Higher guidance, meditations, being very aware of that. I'm hearing the air realm, the etheric realm, the astral realm, and how we're moving through it and what we're giving attention to is so important. So keeping all that in mind, Archangel Raphael is the Archangel of Air. Healing of God is what Archangel Raphael's name means. The color or colors that can be associated depending on what system of knowledge you are learning in. It could be purple and yellow for the element of air, or sometimes people see Archangel Raphael with a beautiful green, emerald green, connected to that heart chakra of healing. So connecting more with the medicinal properties and transmutive properties of Raphael in that way. Where the yellow and the purple is in a very more air, I would say airic way, in a very air-y way, intellectual, knowledge, learning, wisdom, bringing that forward through connection to the divine, and then also through communication and learning and teaching to oneself and to others, and integration. I'm also seeing the eagle, so connecting to the eagle, to the hawk, to the different animal totems to help uplift our consciousness. Of course, the phoenix rising from the flames. Maybe we've been feeling like we're going through a tumultuous transformative process these last couple months. So really finding what works for you, what permission slip. As we've heard probably many of our teachers say in the past, what modality, what permission slip, what variant will work for you to move forward in a process that is healthy, happy, integrative, holistic. So yes, sending you so much love this week. If you'd like to book a reading, I am doing them over Zoom, and I am doing some guided meditations too. So I will just hit me up if you're interested, and I will talk with you soon. And God bless you.